Hey everyone, welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. As you enter, please don't forget to hit the like button. We're going to be doing your energy for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. We're going to be starting from Aries all the way to Pisces. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Hey Marcus, hey love, hey King, how are you, my dear? Hey D, hey Boo. Hi Sharon. Hey Melissa. All right. All right, let's start with the sign of Aries. For the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Natasha, happy Saturday. For the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please don't forget to hit the like button for me. What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Aries? The rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Aries. The rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Aries. Oh, Eight of Swords wanted to come out, but it didn't. All right, let's see. Page of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Aries, you could be juggling a lot on your plate over the next few days, okay? Maybe a lot of household chores. This could be things that just need your attention. The Lovers, Gemini energy. And the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Ace of Swords, Four of Wands, the Hangman, Pisces, King of Wands, Fire sign, Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. You could be like on the go over the next few days, Aries. A lot of like things that need your attention. All right. I feel like a lot of obligations, Six of Pentacles, finances could be a bit of a burden, okay, this week for you. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, and Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. It feels like a lot of work. All right. So work could be like very demanding. Four of Wands, Judgment, and the Hangman, Three of Pentacles. What's that about? Queen of Swords. I see you being very focused as far as like work, obligations, as I said, partnerships. Some of you guys may be like working a lot of overtime. All right. Ten of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Wands, Page of Wands. What's the Ten of Wands? The World. Okay, I see you getting better during the week though. All right. The Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Hermit. They may be some kind of block in communication in a love situation. Virgo energy. Yeah, Page of Cups. Some of you guys, this is an apology that also could be coming in from someone. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Ace of Wands, the Sun, and the Six of Swords. Somebody, Leo energy may be trying to make amends with you. There may be some kind of new beginning after some kind of block communication. What's the Hierophant, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Swords? The Four of Swords, the Death, and the King of Swords. King and the Queen of Swords here. I see that some of you guys may be at odds with someone specifically. It feels like a love situation, but I feel as if Four of Swords, Death, and a King of Swords, Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Hierophant. It's almost like you have so much going on that I feel like you have some kind of distraction from whatever you and this person got going on, if that makes sense. But I do see an apology from this person. Ace of Wands again, Five of Pentacles in the Tower, after some kind of tower moment, after some kind of abrupt ending. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have like left someone like hanging abruptly. All right. I know what I'm getting. Some of you guys could have like took your stuff and left or something like that. I see this person apologizing. I thought I saw the devil. Yeah, the devil at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy. Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the devil again. What's that about? The Ten of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Again, there's communication here, but with the Seven of Cups and the devil, Six of Cups, there's still something that you can't get over from like a ending, an argument that you had with someone. I do see an apology. All right. But I feel as if the Strength, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, the Strength, you're still holding back Knight of Pentacles from this person. There's still something that you can't get over. There's still something here that happened between you and a certain individual that you feel as if, you know, it's not going to be so easy to just come back in my energy. High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords. I feel like you're trying to follow your intuition. Five of Swords, you don't want to go back into and like any confrontation, any conflict, hostility with this person. It feels like you just got like bigger fish to fry rather than dealing with someone. Two of Swords. So some of you guys, yeah, you could be kind of like blocked off to move things to like a calmer energy. Hey Yoli. Hey Esther. Hey everyone. Anything else for the Aries for the weekend and the rest of and the week ahead? Sorry, the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. Five of Swords, the Tower in reverse, Scorpio energy. It's like someone wants to avoid some kind of like disaster with you. Somebody's trying to like delay something that's inevitable. Page of Pentacles, the Justice. Yeah, it just flipped out. Libra energy. Somebody's reaching out to like apologize. I'm gonna take it, the Lovers, because it just fell. Somebody wants to balance something out with you this week. Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, Tower in reverse, the Seven of Swords. So they're trying to sneak back up in your energy, trying to be very strategic. All right, because they want to create some kind of communication here with you. Magician, Gemini energy, Page of Wands, and Eight of Pentacles. Like they want to put in the effort to work something out. Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this person may be gifting you something. Like they can send flowers to your job or something like that. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Four of Cups. This is definitely someone that you're ignoring. Page, Tower in reverse and the Seven of Swords, the Strength, Leo energy. What's the Tower in reverse? The Eight of Swords. Somebody's in their head about you. Seven of Swords, yeah, Nine of Cups, and they're trying to come back in like in your good graces. Page of Pentacles and the Magician, Queen of Swords. I feel like you're very much though with a sword in your hand. You're very cold towards whoever this is, the World. This is after an ending again. King of Wands, but here they come. Fire sign, Knight of Wands. So expect communication from someone that you've been ignoring. All right. Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Okay. Soulmate energy, King and the Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. I feel like this is someone that doesn't want to give up. Nine of Wands are going to be very persistent. King, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Swords. The Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. I feel though, Aries, you're trying to disconnect from this person, trying to really keep your distance. And their apology makes you feel very anxious. Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the King of Cups. And I do see that you really care about whoever this is, but the Chariot, the Hangman, and the Moon, I feel like what you're feeling is just very insecure to re-enter, you know, have this person come back into your life. Two of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Swords. Some of you guys may feel if this is like a love situation, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, whoever this is, but it feels as if are we actually gonna, is it going to be different this time around? Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the High Priestess. I feel like, again, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be very focused on your stability. All right. So it's almost like I feel like that's where your focus is this weekend and the week ahead. Oop, I didn't put the sign up. My bad, guys. Did I put the sign up? All right. Taurus. For the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Taurus. Hey, Millie. Hey, Yoli. Hey, Mimi, Christina. What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Taurus? What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Mailing. Hey, love. The Hangman, Pisces energy, 10 of Wands, the Sun, Leo, 3 of Wands. Some of you guys could be traveling. You could be like taking a weekend trip, or it feels like a couple days. All right. 3 of Cups. There could be a lot of celebration. This could be like to somewhere tropical or somewhere warm. Some of you guys may live up north. What's the Hangman? Ace of Cups. What's the Ten of Wands? The Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. 3 of Pentacles. The Justice. And the 2 of Cups. Okay, what's the Hangman and the Ace of Cups? The High Priestess. Pisces energy. Virgo. 9 of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Wands? 5 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. I see a shift in your energy this week, Taurus. Some of you guys could have been stressed out, maybe about a financial situation. Maybe you guys were going through some kind of financial hardship. I feel like with the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, it's almost like you're getting some kind of shift in perception. All right. I feel like money also looks good, but it feels as if like realizing that feeling stuck or feeling like dwelling on a situation or kind of like moping around is not really going to help you. So it's like, all right, you know what? Let me get out of this funk. The Sun and the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. What's the Sun and the Ace of Wands? The Page of Wands, 3 of Wands and the Justice, 10 of Cups. Wow. 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords. There is some kind of newness here. Some of you guys may be starting a new job. 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, the Sun. Something very happy. There's like happy news about a new endeavor, a new project, something that you've been waiting for. 10 of Cups and the Justice. 3 of Wands. This is like some kind of happy news, a new job, a new project, a new beginning to something here, but it makes you very happy. What's the Ace of Cups? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys have a love here too. Lovers, Gemini energy. Some of you guys have a very beautiful union coming in. 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords, and a 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands. But I do see you a bit guarded. What's this about? The Star, the Ace of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you guys, Aquarius energy, you have like some kind of breakthrough. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's money here for you this week ahead. There's some kind of shift in your perception. You feel much more confident. All right. For some of you, your money's getting much better. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. All right. Some of you guys could be getting happy news around a job, a new job situation. All right. Something that you've been waiting for to come into balance. But I see a little bit of anxiety around a love situation. Some of you guys have new love here with the Ace of Cups. I just realized 3 aces actually. And it feels like whatever this situation that's coming in, the anxiety comes from you actually seeing a future or seeing some kind of like, okay, I can invest in this situation. It's actually, it feels like a breakthrough. So with the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, I feel like you're a little bit guarded. It kind of, I don't know if it's like catching you off guard. Tell me about this situation. The Death, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. Some of you guys could have been single for a little while. All right. Some of you guys could have gone through a divorce or an ending, and you could have been maybe celibate. 4 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles, holding back. All right. There was a lot of insecurity, maybe around love. Maybe you were also transmuting that energy into work, into yourself. Ace of Cups and the High Priestess, working on yourself. All right. And I think I've said this for you before, because you're entering a different energy, like energetic with yourself, and there's a lot of self-love. You actually have love coming in, and I feel like the anxiety is coming from this love situation. Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, that it feels like something that you could actually see yourself in the future with. And that is like, okay, but I just want to go slow. The King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, heavy Aquarius energy, the moon, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Fool. It feels though with the King of Wands and the moon, the Five of Swords, there's a bit of a little sabotaging here because it's almost like you still don't trust. All right. It feels like in general, you still don't trust. What's the Fool? Yeah, the Eight of Wands, but you got some kind of new beginning. All right. So this looks really good, really happy. Five of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups. There's almost like a confidence also here, like getting back out there. What's the Three of Cups? The Empress, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. King and the Queen of Cups. Soulmate energy. This is definitely after a time where you didn't want love. This is after a time where you were like, Seven of Wands, yeah, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. You could have been avoiding people, avoiding the dating game. But there's a breakthrough here. The Strength, Leo energy. Hey, Laura, welcome in. Hi, Miss Nikki. Hey, Ace. Anything else for the Taurus for the weekend and the week ahead? Hi, Bree. Hey, babes. Anything else for the Taurus for the weekend and the week ahead? The Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Earth sign, High Priestess, Virgo, Pisces, Three of Pentacles, and a Ten of Pentacles. Damn, Taurus, money's going to be looking hella good. The Lovers, the Chariot. Again, some of you guys could be going on a trip. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. The Three of Swords, the Two of Wands. You're getting over a situation. Again, some of you guys are just healing from a past love situation. You're getting over some kind of like betrayal or a loss. Okay, some kind of grief here. Two of Cups, Five of Swords. I feel like you're trying to follow your intuition. You're making sure, it's like you're trying to be very recognizing whether is it like am I going too fast here? Is this situation going too fast, or is this me just overthinking and sabotaging the situation? Five of Swords, yeah, the moon. Again, there's a little bit of a like lack of trust coming up. Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Eight of Cups. I feel like anxiety is coming in because this person is kind of tilting you off your pivot. It feels a bit like I was okay with not liking someone. I was okay with not having feelings for anyone. And I was okay just with kind of building and focusing on my finances, on my stability. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Yeah, Four of Swords. What's the Knight of Wands? The Justice. The Six of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Why is that here? Eight of Swords. Don't compare the new people to your past person. Or don't be in that energy of, is this gonna happen again to me or something like that. I feel like Ace of Swords again, the Hangman and the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a shift here for you coming in, a breakthrough. And now you have Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. You were missing the Ace of Swords. You have it now on this spread. You have all four aces now. Emotional fulfillment, stability coming in, a breakthrough, and something passionate. What's the Hermit? The Six of Pentacles, the Temperance, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys may feel as if Six of Pentacles, like, it's almost like a flight or fight response. It's like you want to walk away from whatever, or you want to run away from whatever this is. The Ace of Wands now, the Five of Wands and the Judgment, the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Again, there's something here about your finances, okay? You guys are like no longer fighting for your life when it comes to financial hardship, or when it comes to like some kind of new job. There's like a new opportunity at work here too for you. Three of Wands, the Death, yes, and a Page of Swords. You were waiting for this. You were waiting for this transformation, and you have it here. Some of you guys with the Star and the Nine of Pentacles, this is you getting recognition or going viral or just becoming known. There's something with networking here this week. Did I not change it? I'm sorry. Hey, put the Taurus sign, please. We're always to Aries. How are you so demanding? Seriously. All right, Gemini. For the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Geminis. Thank you, Natasha. I appreciate you, boo. For the Geminis, hey D. Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Geminis. Guys, you guys can definitely keep your negative ass comments to yourself. We don't do that over here. Hey, Brenda. For the Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the rest of the week and the week? What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Geminis? Ooh, 9 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Okay. The Hangman. Pisces energy, Ace of Cups. Gemini, what's going on? Hey, Anna. Knight of Swords. Hey, Lashandra. Hey, love. 8 of Wands. The Devil. The Magician. Capricorn energy. Gemini energy. 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You got a lot going on here. 9 of Cups. Oh, Gemini. King of Wands. Oh, Lord. King of Wands and the Devil. The Empress. The Magician, the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Feel like you got 2 situations going on here, 8 of Swords, and I see you being in your head about it. What's the 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups? What's the 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands? You could be having communication that you've been waiting on when it comes to love. I don't, but with the 7 of Cups, you have options here, King and the Queen of Wands, all right? You got the Empress. I feel like there's some kind of communication that you've been waiting on that makes you feel kind of like, I don't know, you're in your feelings in a good way. You're feeling yourself. But with the King of Wands and the Devil, the Star, it feels, I'm not gonna lie, whoever this is like a bit of a toxic situation. But I feel like you have other options. You're getting a lot of attention, the Star. 2 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hangman. 3 of Pentacles. I feel like whatever this is, you're trying to juggle multiple situations at the same time. With the Devil and the 7 of Cups, again, this could be you just having multiple options. With the King of Wands, there's a lot of like sexual energy. Some of you guys could be talking to multiple people. Ace of Cups, 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, High Priestess. Damn, you're looking mighty good to a lot of people here. What's the Ace of Cups? The Death, Scorpio energy. There's a transformation coming up in your love life. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles. I see you investing, but I don't see you investing with just one person. What's this communication? The Sun, the 2 of Swords, yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your problems this week is going to be multiple men or multiple women. All right. And having maybe, or, being in your head about it. All right. 2 of Swords, being at some kind of crossroads or having two or more options. Leo energy, 2 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Strength. The Tower, the Chariot, and the 8 of Pentacles. What's that about? The 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the King of Cups. Be careful when it comes to work this week. You may feel like you just want to like say deuces, but it feels a bit impulsive. Some of you guys may also need to work on your car this week, okay? Don't ignore any lights or oil, the engine light coming on or something like that, okay? 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and a King of Cups. Don't ignore that. Don't ignore your vehicle this week, or ever, I should say that. The Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. What's this? the Hierophant, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be going through a divorce and there's a finality. There could be a finality this week around that. There could be some kind of communication from this person. What's all these situations? Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Hierophant. Somebody here may be a bit there could be like an opportunity, Two of Wands. Somebody's like out of these options want to move forward with you to like a higher level of commitment, or they see the opportunity with you. Okay, but I don't know with the Eight of Swords, the Chariot. I don't know if you're ready for it. Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant, Two of Wands. Somebody's planning to move forward with you. They could already see you in a relationship, like a relationship type of relationship and a higher level of commitment. Let's put it that way. Knight of Wands, King of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody may be wanting to rush a love situation with you, but I feel as if that brings you a bit of burden. The Lovers, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's like you want to take things slow. The Justice, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Swords, because you could be going through a separation, or you're still going through a divorce, or there's still something that you're finalizing here. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. You're still going through a transition, I feel, internally as well. So your week looks pretty interesting and happy. All right, it feels like you're getting a lot of attention. I feel like with the Devil and the Seven of Cups, King of Wands, be very discerning though, right? Because not all attention is good attention. Anything else for the Geminis? Anything else for the Geminis? Anything else for the Geminis for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Tower and the King of Cups. Scorpio energy, heavy Scorpio energy, Pisces, Cancer, Three of Cups. The Nine of Cups. And the Page of Wands. So some of you guys could be meeting someone unexpected. All right, this could be at a gathering, going out with friends, having some like drinks or something like that. The Tower, the Six of Cups. But see, there's that Tower moment from a past situation. Empress, Libra, Taurus energy, the Six of Wands. Again, a lot of attention. All right, the Strength, the Strength, and the Eight of Swords. I see you being in your head about this. Hierophant. Some of you guys could be going through a divorce, or some kind of breakup. Tower, Six of Pentacles. What's that about? The Three of Wands, the Star, and the Lovers. So what's the Six of Pentacles in a Tower? Knight of Wands. You know, there's conversation from this past person that you had a Tower moment with. All right. There is some kind of like unexpected conversation with this person from the past. You may have children with this person. The Eight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Death. Some of you guys, this could also be like a payout you're getting from a divorce or some kind of settlement asset. King of Cups and the Empress, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Six of Wands, the Hangman, Pisces energy again, Two of Swords, and the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, the Sun. I don't know, you looking like a whole snack, meal, entree, and dessert to someone. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of abundance here too, Gemini, for you this week. There's a lot of happiness. Three of Cups, the Hangman, and the Six of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be like winning some kind of lump sum or getting some kind of payout. Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Strength. Page of Swords. Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords. The Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys may be into the same sex, doesn't have to be. But I see you being at a crossroads or at a stalemate, like having options, and you're trying to be logical about it. But you're feeling very confident because, again, there's something, I don't know, it's almost like a feeling like kind of encouraged. Like all these options bring some kind of encouragement for you. Like, damn, I still got it. And this could be coming like simply from like an unexpected maybe outing this week or going out with your friends. Temperance, Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. What's that? The Ten of Wands, the Judgment, and the Devil. Some of you guys really needed to heal from a very toxic relationship that you were in. Ten of Swords and the Devil, a very big betrayal. Some of you guys could have gone to like therapy. All right. But again, I feel like you're coming out of this. Death, Seven of Swords, yeah, and the Ace of Swords. Some of you guys, this was a very big betrayal. Nine of Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys could have been with someone for many years, 10 years, 15, 20 years. And you went through a lot. You felt very Eight of Swords, trapped in a situation, but I feel like there's a lot of healing here. So it's almost like Stella got her groove back, right? King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Some of you guys, it took you a very long time to close out this cycle. Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, somebody from your past could have made you felt very insecure about yourself, okay? They could have been very condescending. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Taylor. I appreciate you. Could you guys hear me? Hey, Z. Could you guys hear me? All right, I think I'm back. I didn't say much. I didn't. I was just reading. I was reading the cards that was coming out. I didn't say much of the whatever the energy is yet. There we go. Yes, yes. Okay. I can't see the comments on the screen because I'm using another platform, but I did look and I'm happy I looked at this screen and I'm like, whoa, everybody's like, "Du- du- 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 du." I'm like, what's going on? Yes, yes, we're all good. Just let me just make sure. There we go. Okay, I can hear myself. Okay, we're back. Okay, awesome. All right, so I didn't say much, cancers, I promise. I was just reading the cards. So you got the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Strength, Chariot in reverse, the Queen of Wands, the Devil, the Knight of Pentacles, the Death, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups. All right, clarified by the Five of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Star. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm looking at. I didn't read anything as yet, I promise. I'm still trying to figure this out. So, okay, here's the storyline. Cancers, there's a breakthrough here. All right, but you could be hearing from someone, but Five of Swords, Three of Cups, there's like a this week or maybe for the weekend, there's some kind of breakthrough. Something is moving forward. Ace of Cups, the Star, the Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys have somebody trying to come back into reconcile. This is very specific, and I'm gonna pull another energy. This could be from, I have Aquarius energy, Cancer energy, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Capricorn, heavy Capricorn, and the Sun, Death, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo. Sorry, some of you guys, it could be a Virgo. Virgo is here. Somebody wants to heal something with you, but Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Four of Wands. I don't know if you're taking it lightly. I don't know if you're taking it lightly. All right. I don't know if you're taking it lightly because I see that you're a bit combative. Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. You're kind of like, do I curse somebody out or do I avoid this entirely? Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Strength, the Page of Pentacles. But there's an opportunity here. Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Swords to move something to like an amicable kind of energy. However, I feel like this person's intention is to get back in your energy. The Chariot in reverse, the Temperance. What's the Devil and the Queen of Wands, the Hangman? But I don't know. This is weird. For some of you, this is you becoming somebody's side piece. Or this is you, I mean, that side piece energy is very strong. This is you having to kind of settle for less, though. Death, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups. There is something about an ending, but something was revealed about this person. So this would be someone that you already caught lying to you, or there could be you finding out that them coming back, they have someone else in their energy, and now they're trying to come back in to be with you. But now that means that you would have to be like second dish or second plate or something like that. Who is this person to the Cancers? The King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Five of Cups, and Eight of Wands. So somebody's contacting you with some kind of sadness and regret. The King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Empress. But I see you holding back because the Empress, you're like, yeah, I'm not about to be your Queen of Wands and a devil, right? Like, I'm not going to settle for less. The Judgment, the King of Swords, and a Ten of Cups. I see you kind of choosing to be completely happy, whether this is with someone or with someone else or entirely by yourself. So this is like someone having the audacity, to come back in with the Chariot in reverse, but this shit, is not going anywhere. Three of Swords is a disappointment. So that's why you got the Five of Swords. I feel like whatever this is like a bit sabotaging to you. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This is definitely someone, obviously from your past, that you already had experience with. All right. The Moon, the Justice, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. However, even though you're not choosing to entertain this, it feels as if them coming back around with their tail between their legs is some kind of karmic justice to you. All right. I'm going to run another energy. Anything else for the Cancers? Anything else for the Cancers for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Anything else for the Cancers for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Lovers and the Four of Wands, Gemini energy. The Three of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. And the Page of Cups. The Star, Aquarius energy, Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Tower, Page of Cups. Yeah, the Sun. There's an apology here. The Six of Swords. So there's an opportunity to move things to calmer waters, but Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. I feel like you're like, hold up. Hold up. Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, the King of Pentacles again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could have been married to this person, committed. It feels like someone here wants to reconcile. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, but some of you guys are focused on something else. Two of Cups in the Tower, Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're putting whoever this is to a halt. All right, Page of Cups in the Sun, the Justice. But the fact that this apology is coming in, it's still bringing in some kind of happiness or, again, some kind of like justice for you. What else this week? This week coming, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys, there's someone else here in your energy. The Strength, Leo, High Priestess, and the Six of Cups. And I feel like you're holding back from the past. Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Cups. You don't forget. Not to say you're still holding on, but you don't forget what this person did to you, okay? What's the Ten of Swords? The Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, you feel like this person distanced themselves when you needed, maybe you needed them the most, or you were not in a good place. All right, Four of Cups, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Seven of Wands. It was just like a matter of time for this person to come back in. What's the Justice? The Page of Cups and the Sun, the Hermit, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. This is definitely someone here, the Judgment, that's coming back in for another chance. And you could have like not heard from this person in a while. Anything else for the Cancers this week? The King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Seven of Swords, the Magician, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Wands. I feel like whoever this is, you don't trust them anyway. I kind of wanted to say something vulgar. I feel like you don't trust this person with someone else's private parts. You know what I wanted to say. If you know, you know. But I feel like you find this person to be a liar. So your guard is completely up. And I feel like Three of Wands, you're like, yeah, no, thanks. But the apology, it still makes you feel like I told you so. Leo. For the Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Leos, what's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Leos? I got to be careful with what I say because, you know, I can get flagged. I've seen it with a lot with other readers. So that's why I'm like, I wish I could just go ahead and just curse. I curse like a sailor, but gotta be careful. So I'll say it. I'll just rephrase. For the Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, rest of the weekend and the week ahead. Rest of the weekend and the week ahead for the Leos from today to next week, Friday. 10 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse. The 7 of Wands and the High Priestess. Virgo, Pisces. And the Star, Aquarius energy. 10 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups in reverse, the Tower, Scorpio energy, 3 of Swords, High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, and the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Cups in reverse, Judgment. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups in reverse in the Tower, the Temperance, 9 of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups, 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Ace of Wands. I feel like you're blocking someone this week, Leo. The 7 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. I feel like you're doing this abruptly, though, even though it was just some time. It was just, how could I say it? It was a matter of time. This could have been something that should have happened a while ago, but I feel like you're doing it this week pretty abruptly. I don't feel like you're giving someone an ultimatum. I feel like you're just telling them, I'm not happy. 9 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse. This is not a happy situation. And I think you're holding back. 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is like a lot of stagnancy in a situation. All right. Now, when I say a relationship, it doesn't have to be necessarily a love situation. I see the lovers here, but it could be any situation. A friendship, family, etc. 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the 3 of Swords, and Knight of Swords. However, for those of you that it is a love situation, I feel that you could even be telling them, I'm not trying to give it up either this week. The High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, you're trying to make some kind of change. You could be realizing that you're in a karmic situation. Empress, and I feel like what you want is growth. So Empress and the High Priestess, that's your energy. All right, you feel like I'm not going to keep, giving it up to you. I'm not going to keep exchanging energies with someone here that may not be taking me seriously. I wanted to say it's like someone has the cooties. But it's like you realizing that every time you exchange energies with this individual, you know exactly what that means. It lowers your vibration, right? Exchange of energies is really a thing. The Star and the Lovers. The 6 of Pentacles. What's that about? The King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius energy, Gemini energy, 2 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. You know what? For some of you, you know that this person could be like dealing with someone else, or they could be getting attention elsewhere. And for some of you, you're not gonna be sexually involved with this person because of that. 7 of Wands, yeah, the Moon. You don't trust this. 3 of Swords and the Page of Swords. Some of you guys, I mean, I know this is very explicit. All right. Some of you guys, you feel your body has changed since you've been intimate with this person. Okay. You may know, you may feel as if something is off. Or some of you guys may just know that person very well, I don't think I have to get into like details for you to understand what I'm talking about. What else for the Leos this week? The Fool, the Knight of Wands, the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Strength. I feel like whatever opportunity this person is trying to bring in, you're like, yeah, you can go give it elsewhere, or you can go ahead and take it back. You're leaving someone with their thing in their hand. All right, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun. I do feel, yeah, 8 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. You know that if you entertain this person, you're just going to fall right back into their trap. Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups, Justice. You could be walking away. All right. This could be a divorce, a separation, or just saying bye-bye. Because it's like you're trying to do the logical thing. You feel like that's what's best for you. Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Hierophant, 4 of Swords. For some of you, this could be a commitment. 5 of Wands and the Page of Wands. I do feel like this person is going to fight you on it, though. The 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. But it's so crazy because even if they try to argue about it, they're still not showing you the actual effort to try to fight for you. Just tired. Oh, how they say they just oh. Oh, hey Enigmatic. I'm sorry. I thought don't pay me any mind. I thought somebody else was commenting on this video. Like just tired of this or something. Hold on for 1 second. Sorry. All right. Anything else for Leos for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Anything else for the Leos for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Lovers and the Strength, Gemini energy, Leo energy. The Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Same thing. The Empress, Taurus, Libra, Four of Cups. I feel like you're rejecting someone's apology. The World and the Eight of Cups. The Tower. Yeah, Scorpio energy, Six of Swords. There's like an abrupt ending, an abrupt leaving a situation. I feel like you're holding back from this person. It does bring you sadness, Five of Swords. But this is something here that you were you're realizing that closing this out um realize that delaying the end of this process or actually telling someone it's done or walking away was just sabotaging for you. The Five of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Page of Cups, the Moon. Yeah. Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands. You may feel a lot of peace once you separate yourself from this person. I feel like Nine of Wands, though, the Devil, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone, again, that may be trying to come back. So be strong. Because with the King and the Queen of Cups, I do feel like you love this person. The Temperance, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're really gonna go off with confidence, though, Leo. The Six of Cups, the King of Wands, and oh, you got someone else here. What's this? The Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Well, that's a turn of events. There's somebody else here. You could have a fire sign coming in. Aries, Leo, Sag, a soulmate. All right, this is someone that you may already know. This could be like a friend or someone from your past, someone else from your past. All right, and you could be going towards them now. All right, and it's so funny because I feel like the minute that you distance yourself from whoever this individual is, even your finances gets better. Nine of Pentacles. Virgo. For the Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Virgos, what's this week looking like for the Virgos, the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The King of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Fool. Okay. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. The Moon. What's the King of Swords? The Ace of Cups. The Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Moon, the King of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups. So there's a soulmate here. Seven of Cups. You got options, Virgo. Nine of Pentacles, Empress, Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. But I see you talking to two people. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You guys are talking to two people. All right. The Knight of Swords. What's this about? The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody here may be very direct with you this week, Virgo. Somebody here may be like, Virgo, what up? I'm trying to make you mine. I'm trying to take you off the market. Somebody's being very direct. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. They may try to cuff you this week. Somebody's really aiming for investment here. Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The Lovers, Gemini energy. They feel a very strong connection to you. The Ace of Swords. Somebody wants clarity from you. The Fool, the Empress, and the Moon. The Strength. What's the Moon and the Strength? The King of Pentacles. Damn. King and the Queen of Pentacles. King and the Queen of Swords. I don't know. You got two heavy matches here. And then you got this King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You could be holding back from somebody else, though. Six of Swords. You could be moving away from this person. All right. Some of you guys may be getting into a relationship this week, or nine. Yeah, some of you guys could be like really jumping into something here. Knight of Wands. The Chariot and the Three of Cups. Some of you guys may be actually off to like a little vacation or going to somebody's house, sleeping in, something like that. Some of you guys may be going away with someone. And I feel like King and Queen of Swords, even though that's X vibe, it's not giving me that. It's giving me more so of two people that have very intellectual conversation. Nine of Pentacles, this person makes you feel very confident. Somebody could be very generous as well. Tell me about this King of Wands energy. The Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Judgment. The King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. There could be another situation here with this King of Wands, Nine of Cups, that you liked this person, but why is this Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords? But you may feel like this person was like, you were either giving much or you were giving more of the situation than them. It was like one-sided. Five of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. What's the Five of Swords? Queen of Wands and a Nine of Swords. Maybe someone else that you were talking to was stressed about somebody else. Like there was something was sabotaging about this person, and you feel like maybe there was a lot of interference. And this person is like, before I even get caught up in love or something like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and bye. Justice, Emperor. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands. I ain't trying to look for no small fry. I want my man, my daddy, you know, the Empress, the Emperor energy. Some of you guys don't see this coming. Some of you guys were very, very guarded with your heart here, the Tower. But I don't know, somebody's getting, it's breaking down them walls, Virgo. Hey, baby. Hey, boo. What else for the Virgos for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Hey, Shoshana. What else for the Virgos for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Seven of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Swords. It's like you're no longer delusional in a situation this week. Four of Pentacles. You're holding back. It's like you're no longer into this delusional, dreamy energy with someone. You're thinking logically. Yeah, the Chariot. All right. It's like you're aiming for like success. It's like Cancer energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Six of Wands. Some of you guys may be getting a promotion as well. There may be some kind of recognition at work. There could be something very accomplishing for you this week. And the Moon, Pisces, Scorpio energy, the Temperance. I feel like whoever this is, Queen of Cups, you gave someone like time to figure something out. But the Seven of Swords, you may feel like someone is very avoidant. All right, the Five of Cups and the Strength. I feel like you're realizing that someone is just not like man enough or woman enough here to step up. And I do see it being disappointing, but I see you closing out a cycle with whoever this is. Seven of Cups in reverse, the Four of Swords, Emperor and Temperance. Yeah, Two of Wands. You're giving someone like some time here to move something forward. King of Swords, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups. And I feel like you're withdrawing from whoever this is. The Fool. This person doesn't see this coming either. The Lovers and the Three of Cups. This person doesn't realize that you got plan B, plan C, and plan D. It's like Three of Pentacles. You're moving elsewhere. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Not mad at you, the Star, because you're like Virgo. It's like, you're like, do you not see who the fuck I am? Like, I am the Six of Wands and the Star. I get mad attention. Like, you thought, what was that? What was that song? You thought I was feeling you? That is a munch, right? Nine of Swords, Five of Cups, yeah, Eight of Swords. It's like, no, you're not gonna be keeping me in my head. Ten of Cups, yeah, King of Cups, and the Tower. I got somebody else. I got something happier, somebody that's celebrating me, okay? Scorpio energy, Ace of Wands, King of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Tell me about that. the Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Wands. This was a conflicting energy for you though, because whoever this King of Wands is, all right, it doesn't have to be specifically a fire sign, but there was something very like you liked. You were probably very attracted to their physical, or there was a lot of passion. There was something about this person as to why you gave this person a chance or time. All right, because you gave someone a chance. Heavy Aries energy of where you were like, all right, are you gonna step up? Yeah, Judgment. You may be getting into an argument with this person too. Libra. For the Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Libras, what's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Libras? Hey, Will. For the Libras, what's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Libras? Queen of Wands in reverse, the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Fire sign, Pisces, Scorpio energy, the Six of Cups, the Moon, the World, the Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Libras, money's looking good this week. All right. Just be careful what you're spending. You going from the 9 to the 7 to the Knight of Pentacles. There's a need to slow down maybe Amazon packages. Maybe some of you guys feel bored. Don't do it. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Death. Six of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Well, what's the Death? The Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're cutting someone off from your supply. The Strength, the World, the Moon, the Hermit. Four of Pentacles. Page of Cups. What's the Six of Swords, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Justice? Somebody that you cut off. And you close out an ending, you released, could be asking about you. They could be trying to find out information about you. How? The Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, friends, family members, could be a fire sign involved. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and a Knight of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups is someone that you walked away from. I see somebody, though. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, Justice, apologizing. Knight of Cups coming towards you with some kind of apology. Some of you guys may be apologizing to this person. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like this person is apologizing to you. Eight of Swords, the Temperance, the King of Wands. The Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups. Someone could have gone towards another situation and that didn't work out for them. Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, Five of Cups. There could have been some kind of disappointment. And with the Three of Swords and the Devil, they could have had you in a third party. Four of Swords, the Chariot, and the Sun. For some of you, you could be realizing, or you could have realized that somebody here, like after they left you, they went straight to someone else, and that shit didn't work out. The Fool, the Ten of Swords, yeah, and the Page of Wands. All right, for some of you, whatever it is that they felt that they were going to have some kind of new beginning in, it ended horribly. Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. All right. So now coming back to you is like, how do I do it? The Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and the Queen of Swords. How do I speak to the Libra? How do I reconcile with the Libra? Because with the Five of Wands, I see you putting up a fight. All right, Taurus, Libra energy, Three of Cups and the Five of Wands. Yeah, Emperor. What's that? The Ten of Pentacles and the Tower. And the Nine of Wands. I see somebody really trying to step up, Libra. For some of you, this person could be younger than you, or this person could have been very immature. And I feel like with the Emperor, the Tower, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands, whatever it is that they went towards, or whatever it is that they thought was shinier or more, whatever, that actually changed them in realizing, damn, the Libra was it, right? Sometimes, unfortunately, that happens where it's like, well, you lose me now. You're realizing who I was. So you could be expecting communication from this person. Anything else for the Libras for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. Ten of Cups. Some of you guys, this is a karmic situation or a situation that you were with someone on like a hamster wheel. The Devil and the Knight of Swords. Capricorn energy. Death. Scorpio energy. Anything else for the Libras for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? The Star and the Knight of Wands. Aquarius energy. The Judgment. Sag energy. The Wheel of Fortune. Something is changing energetically. And the Moon. Something is like shifting behind the scenes. Let's see. The Star, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and the Moon, the Four of Wands. Some of you guys, there's a legal situation that you're going to have the upper hand in. The Empress. What's the Empress, the Star, and the Page of Swords? Three of Cups. Some of you guys are getting a lot of attention. This could be some kind of recognition also. Nine of Wands after a lot of hard work. Page of Wands. This could be within a job situation. The Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. The High Priestess. I see you being very focused on your stability. There could be like a lump sum here this week. All right. Yeah. Emperor, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys are really working a lot overtime. Some of you guys could be like studying and working, or there's a lot of like your time being consumed with your success. And I feel like this person coming back in, it's just like, bro, sis, what do you want? Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Money's looking hella good. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys, again, there could be a change at work. This could be a change in position, but there's success. So it's whatever this is, it's like it's good news for you. And I see someone being very stressed about this. Somebody could be like watching you or something like that, or realizing that you're coming up, like you're on the up and up. What is the Moon, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Four of Pentacles? Some of you guys may feel like you just don't have time for this person that's trying to come back in, because you got too much going on. Success, money, you're on the up and up, and somebody here with the Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is just like you have some kind of glow up here. So it's like, do I want to stagnate myself? I'm drinking like lemonade and all these seeds are coming up. Sorry. Thank you, Yoli. Anything else? The Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You have a lot of wish fulfillment here. The Lovers, the Five of Pentacles, and a Death. And I feel like you're leaving someone out in the cold. All right. I don't know. There's a lot of like loving on you. There's a lot of money. There's success. Work is going really well. Or there's a change maybe coming up at work. What's the Three of Swords here? The Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you just feel like love right now ain't it. At least not with this person. Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Scorpio. What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Scorpio? Rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Scorpio. The Four of Pentacles. Don't forget to hit the like button for me, please. And the King of Swords. Thank you, Toya. Thank you, Martinez, for being here. The Hermit, Virgo energy, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, Four of Pentacles, the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Strength, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. The Hangman. It's retrograde, isn't it? You're holding back from something stagnating, Scorpio, this week. You're holding back from something toxic. I will tell you this. It feels like love, but I'm going to also tell you, in a work situation, some of you guys could be extremely passionate and you don't feel like you get some kind of recognition. You don't feel like you're getting some kind of how do I say this? Compliment where it's due, recognition where it's due. It feels like some of you guys again could be like working, really putting in your effort, some kind of big energy, and it's almost like you're realizing that all this is just draining you because it feels like not an energy of feeling appreciative or feeling like you're appreciated, right? And I feel like your energy could be Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, realizing that this is just not it anymore. With the Ace of Cups and a Five of Pentacles, this could also feel as if there's not much passion in whatever this is. All right, when it comes to work. However, and some of you guys may feel even stagnant here. This could be like feeling, I've been stuck in the same position for how, for forever. All right. This is just not where my heart sits, my happiness sits anymore. I feel like it's the same when it comes to someone. Four of Pentacles, the Devil. You're holding back from something that you feel has been very stagnant or has been like suppressing you. King of Swords and the Strength. I feel like I don't know if this is like you cutting somebody off or this is just you kind of being very short, very King of Swords and the Strength, very much to the point. It's like when you have to have a conversation with somebody but it's now being indifferent, kind of like not giving the most. It's like they ask you a question, you're answering it, and that's it. It feels like court, right? Don't be giving more than what you got to say. You answer the questions, that's it. Hermit and the Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a love situation. It feels as if this is a situation that has disappointed you because you feel with the Ace of Pentacles, it wasn't something that brought in some kind of stability. And I feel like, it makes you feel whatever, like uncertainty when it comes to your emotions. So you could be feeling like you've been doing the most for a situation and you're not getting that back. The Magician, yeah, Magician and the Devil, Six of Swords. For some of you, you feel like someone could be very manipulative. All right, Gemini energy, Capricorn energy, Nine of Wands and the Strength, Leo energy here. I have Virgo, and air sign. I do feel though withdrawing from whatever this is, holding back, right? Not giving the passion, the love, the commitment. It's like doing no small talk, correct? Doing like if this is a work situation, doing the bare minimum isn't just you. Doing what's on that job description isn't you. And that's the hurtful part of it, right? The Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Queen of Swords. For some of you, this is definitely a person. All right. And the Two of Cups. Yeah. The Knight of Swords. But see, the thing is that the more you hold back from, if this is a person, the more you hold back, the more you're indifferent. Now this person wants to be chatty. Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Now this person wants to be chatty. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. The Moon. And the Five of Wands, and the fucked up part is that it comes with manipulation, because it's like now this person could be trying to like even make some kind of false promises. I don't know if they're like directly telling you that, but it's like the way they're coming off and trying to like be assertive now towards you makes you want to, it's almost like to make you believe, or oh yeah, we're heading in the right direction, but it's coming off manipulative, and it's just because you're being indifferent. Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're no. It's like whatever this is, it's becoming a bitter taste for you. It's like ugh, you're rolling your eyes. Some of you guys may work with this person. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Star, yeah, and the Chariot. Now they want to come trying to heal shit and whatever. You know what I mean? Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands. I see you, for some of you, there could be, again, a work situation where you could be detaching from, and I see a new opportunity coming in. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Wands, though. Be careful of imposter syndrome, because with the Ace of Wands, this could be a situation that's going to make you release some kind of burden. All right. However, I feel like there could be a bit of an imposter syndrome because, there's a fear of the new. The Temperance, yeah, the Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Some of you guys may not be ready to completely end a job situation. Oh, my last day is Tuesday. My new job starts next week. Congratulations. Okay. Anything else for the Scorpios? Anything else for the Scorpios for the rest of the week and the week ahead? Ooh. For the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. Oh, you're welcome, babes. Thank you so much for ordering. Three of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. The Four of Wands. What's the Three of Cups? The Magician, Gemini energy, Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Seven of Cups, the Death, and the Four of Wands, the Moon. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Two of Wands. Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This is, King of Swords. This is the same energy, air sign. King of Wands. Some of you guys have a new job opportunity here. This could be a new babe. Knight of Pentacles. This could be a fire sign. Six of Pentacles. You could be manifesting a new opportunity. Some of you guys could be talking to somebody. You could be going out on a date, like literally taking this person up on some kind of offer. Ten of Cups. But again, here's that same whoever it is that we were talking about, this Devil, Five of Cups, a disappointing energy here. This person, the reason they're coming up a bit manipulative also is because they want to control a situation. This is someone that may not be ready for a commitment or may not be ready for taking the next steps. This is someone that could have been breadcrumbing you, but they still, again, if you notice, whenever you withdraw, they come in with big effort, or they come in to chase you, and it's because they're trying to control you, maybe from moving on, or trying to keep it stagnant even though they're not ready, right? Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, and a Death. Yeah, the Temperance. And I feel like, again, there is anxiety from detaching from whatever situation this is, but I feel like you're kind of done. There could be also like the uncertainty of like, now what? Some of you guys, this is someone that you were dealing with for a while. So it feels like, well, now that we're not spending weekends together, or we're not, now what? What happens now? Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups, the Tower, the Justice, and the Sun. The Judgment, the Knight of Cups, and the World. You may not see this now, Scorpio, for some of you where this is fresh, but actually leaving the situation, the Justice, the Sun, the Eight of Cups, it brings happiness. It brings complete happiness. It's almost like a sense of freedom. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, Five of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Eight of Swords and Eight of Wands, though. Be careful, because this person may try to gaslight you. Sagittarius. For the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Sagittarius, what's the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Sag? What's the weekend and the week ahead looking like for Sag? Oh. The Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, fire sign, Capricorn energy, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords. Sagittarius, why are we being a bit negative, especially to ourselves? There could be some kind of negative self-talk here. We're not doing that. Ace of Cups and the King of Wands, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands and the Strength. Ten of Wands and Knight of Wands, Six of Cups. Ten of Wands, Knight of Wands, Six of Cups. The Chariot, the Devil and the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Here's the thing, Sag. All right, don't come and bite off my head. This may not be for everyone. If this is not your story, just keep scrolling along, please. I don't need to hear the "this ain't me." Okay, it's not you. If you're not ready to take on new love, that is fine. But please be very discerning of your negative self-talk to yourself and whatever someone else did to you, because I feel like you could be like really, I don't know if it's hurting somebody's feelings or judging someone too quickly. I mean, that could be the same thing. I feel like there could be someone here that you meet, but with the Seven of Wands and the Strength, it's just like you kind of put your hand to their face, like talk to the hand, and it's like, wait, I haven't even, like, the formalities haven't even gotten off the way where I'm introducing myself, right? The Devil, the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, there's a very big pessimistic energy, which is okay, not a problem. But be careful of not trying to bring that negative or pessimistic energy to somebody else. Maybe this is someone doing this to you, but this is what's in your energy. All right. The Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like there needs to be a level of accountability on all of us when we're just not ready to date, or you know what I'm saying? And there's no need to let someone down kind of harshly. It's just like, I'm not interested. Thank you so much. Da, 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 and keep it moving. Because with the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, there's a lack of clarity on your end. And there's still things that you may need to be figuring out. Austin, it happens. I'm a Sag rising. I get it. It happens. Listen, this ain't. He's like, I ain't gonna lie. I snapped on an old person that cut me off. That happens to me so much until I pass them by and I'm about to be like, and then I realize, like, it's a viejito. It's dito. I'm like, fuck. I need to stop. That it happens. It be like that. And then I feel bad because I'm like, damn, you could barely see over the steering wheel, but damn, Gramps, get off the road. You know what I mean? I feel you. This is not what this is. Okay. I mean, with the chariot, for some of you, it could be. But anyways, getting back to your story, you you made me laugh. Thank you. Yeah, there's just a very big pessimistic energy here, and we have them days. But be careful of who you hurt. Because I feel like somebody could be like so like oblivious or delusional. I don't know. They can't read your mind. They're like, hey, I really want to talk to you. Like, no, no. And again, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords. There's still insecurities here. You guys have to be very careful this week of really being in your feelings. I mean, we all have those days, but we don't want to live there. All right, feeling just really down and out. Now, I will tell you this. There could be an energy here of like a recent loss of a family member or a friend. My condolences. The other thing that I am seeing, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, be very careful of scamming. All right, with the Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse. Be very careful of scamming. Don't be on your phone, scrolling at night or 1 o'clock in the morning, like, oh shit, I really want this, and you submit your credit card or something like that. Okay, be careful of that. There could be a bit of financial loss for you this week. Six of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. This could be a week of just feeling blah. All right, feeling just emotionally detached, feeling just not in tune with yourself. You're okay in having these days, but again, you don't want to live there. What else for the Sag? Ten of Cups, the Fool. Okay, and the Sun. I mean, shit, this took a quick turn. It gets better. All right, just maybe something a day or two that's highlighted here. The Three of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. What's the Five of Wands? The King of Swords, the Death, and the Page of Pentacles. There could be an argument here with a family member or a friend. All right, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. However, again, that argument may be it may be because you're snappy, or maybe because there's a situation where you feel as if, you just don't want to be bothered. Just be very kind of, there's something about with the Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. There's an accountability here that's needed. All right, there's an accountability here that's needed. You may be snapping on somebody or judging somebody too quickly, and it's based on kind of like right now your perception on you. All right, let's see. Another energy for the Sagittarius. I know that wasn't the best energy. It's not going to be always happy, rainbows, unicorns over here. I'm sorry. I'm going to read the energy as it is. Anything else for the Sag for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? That was the Devil. And it's upright. Capricorn energy. The Hermit again. Oh my God, that's those two. Okay. And the Chariot in reverse. Something may be triggering. Two of Swords. And the Page of Cups. The Devil, the Seven of Swords. Boy, oh boy. Queen of Pentacles. Be careful of scammers this week, please. All right. The Devil and the Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. What's the Devil? The Knight of Wands. Okay. This could be a continuation, or this could be another storyline. This could be me correcting me accusing you, Sag, of being a prick this weekend, this week. Some of you guys may have someone here that's trying to be very sneaky. All right. So there could be a lie here this week with the Knight of Wands. Yeah. And I feel like you're very defensive towards whoever this person is. I feel like there is a situation that you're still trying to get over, though. The Chariot in reverse and the Three of Swords, the Justice, Chariot in reverse, the Sun. There could be a bit of like bad news regarding something is not maybe going your way. All right, Three of Swords and the Justice. Yeah, Five of Swords. What's the Sun? The Seven of Pentacles. This could be an illegal situation or some kind of money that you could be. This is maybe someone that owes you money as well. Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. There's like a blockage around your finances a little bit, Sag. The Strength. Two of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. What's that about? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the Fool. Some of you guys may be feeling also like some kind of way about someone like moving on, or somebody playing you or doing you dirty, and you feel as if that person is having the time of their life. Some of you guys, this could be someone owing you money, and you're like, you're out there vacationing, yet you owe me here money. You owe me money, something like that. Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. For some of you, this could also be a family member that's trying to come back in that you feel is very toxic to apologize. And I don't see you trying to I see you following your intuition. With the Five of Wands, you can feel like someone is very problematic. You may feel as if someone here is just full of conflict, and this is not something that you want to deal with. The Empress, the King of Swords, the Magician, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys may just be protecting yourselves from whoever this person is. The Hangman, the Queen of Wands. There may be someone here. Something may have to do with the pregnancy as well. This person may be pregnant. For some of you, it's like a cousin or a friend or something. You've had some kind of shift in perception on whoever this is. This could have been someone very close to you, realizing that someone was just a disappointment and you don't want to deal with them anymore. Nine of Swords, Death, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, you could definitely take two routes: entertain this argument or leave them on red. Owes me mad money but goes on vacation. Gotcha. All right, Capricorn. For the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Capricorn? What's the energy for the Capricorn for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Six of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Some of you guys could be going away. Temperance and the Ten of Pentacles to visit family. It's almost like this is some of you guys may be off, maybe on vacation, and you feel as if this is, you know, the time that you need. Some of you guys may feel like you need to spend more time with family or friends. It's like taking some kind of break from work. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Emperor, Aries energy, the Sun, ooh, the Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Oh, this looks beautiful. Oh, the Cherry was in a reverse. I'm gonna flip it back because I didn't flip it back up from the last time. Some of you guys may be going on a trip. There's like travel here. The Chariot and the Ten of Wands. Since since the Chariot was in reverse, be careful. I mean, there could be like delays or something. All right, but I don't feel like it may hinder you. The Page of Cups, there's a lot of happiness here, a lot of like peace, serenity, calm. Some of you guys are really taking time off, or maybe you need to. Four of Swords, there's like rest. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. You could be getting news about like, you know, money that was tied up. There could be like a payment here that's making you super happy. Some of you guys could be going to therapy and it's like there's a big milestone this week. Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, Six of Wands. There could be like news about a promotion, about success, maybe a bonus. The Empress. Okay, there's a lot of growth here. The Seven of Pentacles, hell a lot of money. Two of Pentacles. It's almost like some of you guys could be paying off like bills, all right, becoming financially like debt free. It feels like a very freedom kind of energy. The Temperance, Four of Swords, and the Sun. The Seven of Cups. You could be coming up with a lot of ideas. Be very in tune with your dreams. If you have them, write them down. They may be like ideas. Your spirit guides could be telling you something about new ideas or something like that. Seven of Cups. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, especially when it comes to business, when it comes to making money. All right, what's this? Five of Swords, the King of Wands, the Moon, and the Magician. Death. Some of you guys are taking a very, it feels like like your energy is shifting. Some of you guys were really like hanging on to some kind of grudge. And I feel like that you're releasing that, and it's making you, it's energetically, you're being placed in a better place, obviously. Ten of Pentacles, Hangman, and the Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Magician, Gemini energy. It's like something that you really wanted to happen as far as like work, career, or something like that is happening. Some of you guys are getting more clients. It feels very happy this week. The Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. The Five of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. You could be completely detaching from someone here. All right. The Fool. Yeah. The King of Cups and the Five of Swords. Something that you feel was holding you back in a love situation. It's like when you finally realize, I'm over this person. Wow. Something like that. The High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, the Tower, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. I mean, Capricorn. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Again, heavy on the travel, heavy on the vacation. You could be planning that. All right. But I feel like there is something here about a lot of like happiness. There's like a turn of events. You're feeling really good. All right. Some of you guys, again, this could be a lot of like therapy, talking to maybe someone that you trust. There's bringing like a shift here in perception, and is leading to a lot of happiness, a lot of peace, tranquility. All right, there could be again a notice of like, you know, success or a communication on like a promotion, recognition. Ten of Pentacles, there's money here. Eight of Wands, there could be, is there's like happy news around abundance or career. Hi, Tim. What else for the Capricorns for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead? Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Eight of Wands. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Tower. Scorpio energy. Two of Swords. And the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. Knight of Cups. Wow. Three of Wands. Three of Swords. Two of Swords. Five of Cups. Okay, this is totally different now. Queen of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands. Somebody could be talking to you reckless this week, the World. Seven of Swords, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. Don't be letting anybody with the Eight of Swords get you out of your character or put you in a negative space. Somebody here could be very harsh, bitter, spiteful this week. Somebody could be like communicating, like trying to really hurt your feelings. I'm not sure why. Somebody's like hurt over something that happened. The Tower, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. I'm just not sure. I mean, if you did it to them or if they did it to you, but somebody's coming towards you like with negative intent, like really trying to put you down. Two of Swords, the Hermit, and the Five of Cups. What's the Two of Swords? The Star. But see where you are, it's like you can turn that switch off and on. I'm not sure if this is the same person that we pulled from the last spread, that you're finally realizing I'm over it, so you don't give a rat's ass on whether or not they come to you very bitter, very spiteful. They're coming towards you with like Ten of Wands with some kind of burden. It feels like they're trying to trigger you. But the fact is, with the Star here, is like you have the power this week to either laugh at it or get in your feelings and let it get you out of character. The Judgment, the King of Wands, and the Empress, the Three of Cups, yeah, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys, again, this may be just a decision to go hang out with friends or family member, take a trip. I see you kind of the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, ignoring this. It's almost like you're focused on something else. Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, on your own happiness, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. Some of you guys, again, business is going good. Money is looking good. So you're like, the hell with this person. Who is this Queen of Swords in reverse? The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Death. This could have been the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Five of Wands. Somebody's very conflicted still over you. They're bitter. All right. It feels like a love situation. It feels with the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like an ex, the Lovers. This could have been like a bit. This could be a bitter baby mama, baby daddy, someone that you're married to, someone that you're separated from, or getting a divorce. Oh, yay, Tina. I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you for ordering with me, boo. All right, Aquarius. For the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the rest of the weekend and the week ahead looking like for the Aquarius? Ten of Swords. The Hangman and the Two of Swords. Pisces energy. Thank you so much, Tina. Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. I appreciate you. The Eight of Swords, the Hangman, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Queen of Wands, fire sign, the Chariot, Cancer energy. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Six of Swords. Lovers, Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Oh. Some of you guys may be caught up in a little pickle here. All right. You may be caught up in a little pickle. Ten of Cups. I see you moving away from something that was very devastating. Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, that could have had you really in your feelings. But with the Hangman, the Lovers, and the King of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Seven of Swords, what you don't see coming is that whoever did this to you could be coming towards you. However, you may be entertaining someone else. And I see you truly not thinking about the past person, but with the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Chariot, Page of Wands, this person is coming in and now you're feeling a bit insecure on the person that you're entertaining, the newer person. Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles. It may trigger like realizing that you may not be over something completely yet. Like you may still have feelings for someone. But it's like this is how the energy works. The minute that you're letting go, the minute that you're no longer focused on that, the minute that you're no longer focused on the pain or thinking about them or waiting for them, boom, it's here. What's the Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, Six of Swords? The World, the Eight of Cups, you see, and the Sun. The minute that you close out the cycle, you've emotionally detached. The Sun, boom, here it comes. It's like what you wanted comes in. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Nine of Wands. For some of you, you've waited for this person. And I see them here. Emperor, the Fool, and the Four of Wands. Whoa. Aries energy. But I see someone else here that you could be focused on. The High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. And now you're looking at the newest situation like, is this really what I want? Now you feel conflicted. Now you feel, is this really where I want to be? This person coming back in actually makes you uncertain. Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. But this situation looks like it's going well. The Temperance. It feels balanced. It feels like we're dating or we're moving with intention here. The Four of Swords, the Star, and the Empress. I mean, don't fumble this, please, because the Empress. So you may have a decision to make this week on two people. That was very straightforward. All right, I have Taurus energy, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I have it all here. Air sign, Aquarius, Aries, Leo. Earth sign, Gemini, Pisces, fire. So you have it all here. Cancer energy, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Anything else for the Aquarius? Yeah, Eight of Swords and Devil. You're going to be stressed. Eight of Cups. It's like the minute that you release whatever this was, it comes in. Now, for some of you, if it's not love, this could be even an opportunity, like not realizing, damn, I really wanted that situation, but now that I waited so long, it's not happening. Now I'm focused on something else, and now it's here. So take the energy as it resonates. Always keep an open mind. Hey, Hawaii. Hey, love. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's see. Anything else for the Aquarius this week and to the week ahead? The Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. You could be juggling a lot of house, like chores, household things that needs to get done, responsibilities. But the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Moon, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, yeah, the Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. The High Priestess, the Moon, the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords. What's this? The Wheel of Fortune. There's an energetic shift. Yep. The Fool, the Ten of Wands. And I'm telling you, some of you guys released someone from the past. Ten of Wands. Like, it's like you finally released it. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. But here they come towards you. Aquarius energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Death, heavy Scorpio energy. And the Empress. And some of you guys could even be investing in someone else. Some of you guys may be pregnant by somebody else. Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, the Chariot, and Three of Wands. And it puts you into a pickle or something like that for moving forward. It gets you, I don't know, it puts you in your head. Some of you guys, if you're traveling, there may be a delay or a conflict with travel. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Magician, the Knight of Wands, the Judgment, and the Hermit. I see you having to make a decision. Tower, Eight of Swords, and I see you being very stressed out about it. Hey, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. Pisces. Happy birthday to the Pisces. Happy birthday to the Pisces. Don't forget to please hit the like button, double tap the screen, please and thank you. For the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Pisces, what's the weekend and the week ahead looking like? Hey, Kayla. Hey, Melody. Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, the Judgment, and the Sun. Woo, Pisces. Queen of Wands, Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Heavy Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo energy. I'm not taking all that. Let me get one more. You're welcome, Tim. Thank you for being here, boo. And the Ace of Cups. Yo, what is this, Pisces? Okay, let's see. Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, High Priestess, the Fool, the Judgment, Aquarius energy, Gemini, Libra, Nine of Pentacles, and a Six of Cups. Damn, you got a beautiful week. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, some of you guys, again, it could be even your birthday week. I mean, you're going to be feeling yourself, okay? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, High Priestess, and the Fool. Oh, no. Six of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. No, Pisces. No, King of Swords. And the Nine of Wands. Lord, not another week of this. Pisces. I mean, I see you being happy, though, so who am I to freaking judge? You're going against the grain again. You're going against your own intuition. Some of you guys are jumping back into a situation even though you feel your body, your mind, your soul is like, no, but your heart is like, yes, bitch, yes. All right. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Judgment. You're making a decision off of that betraying heart of ours, right? And you're insecure, you feel it, but you're like, fuck it. It's my birthday. I want to be happy and I want to be with who I want to be. Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I want to be with whoever I want to be with, who I really want to be with. I feel you. So I feel like you're giving someone another chance. I feel like it's hard to let whoever this go. All right. This person could be giving you a gift. All right. Six of Pentacles. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, justice, Libra energy, trying to make something right. Ten of Wands, oh Lord, Knight of Wands. Here they come with their freaking inconsistent ass Five of Swords, and it is against the grain. Ten of Swords. It is against your higher self. Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a Taurus, for Capricorn, Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, the Hangman, and the Four of Pentacles. Scorpio energy, Pisces energy, the Magician, Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You're still holding on to this person. This person is still holding on to you. So yeah, you got communication. Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like you're stressing on whether or not this situation is going to change this time around. The Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. The Strength, Leo energies, Aquarius energy, and the Moon. You know, I feel like you truly want to enjoy the moment, but with the Eight of Swords and the Moon, you're still in your head about it because you want something with this person for the future. All right. I hope that this is after your birthday, but I do see you blocking whoever this is. It's hard. We have a baby in 9 weeks. Oh, damn. I hear you, Kayla. I completely understand. I read and I don't judge, boo. Anything else for the Pisces for the weekend and the week ahead? The Knight of Pentacles. Let's see if we can get another energy. Another energy for the Pisces. Something good. Ace of Swords. I mean, for some of you, that was a great reading, right? But let's see, something else. Three of Cups. Okay. Some of you guys could be going out with your friends, chilling, having a good time, going out to dance, having drinks. Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. There may be a little concern on how much money you're going to be spending this week. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords, the Empress. Okay, Libra, Taurus energy, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups, Page of Wands. Some of you guys have someone new here. King of Wands, what's this? Five of Wands, and there's an argument with someone else, Knight of Wands, that wants to return. Three of Cups and the King of Cups. Yeah, the Hermit. Same thing. The Devil. Somebody could be very controlling. Somebody doesn't want to see you dating anybody else. Okay, somebody is really the Hermit and the Devil. The Four of Cups. This person, I don't know. They need to go heal. Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. The Three of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Eight of Cups. What's that? The Temperance, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Some of you guys may be walking away from this person, but I see someone else here. I see someone new, like a new beginning. But for some of you, you have someone very possessive. This person from your past. I don't know. There's still like some kind of attachment between you and this person. Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The Nine of Cups, the Hangman, and the Ten of Cups. There's somebody else here, though. All right, but it still requires you to close out a cycle from somebody else. But Two of Swords, you got an option. You got options. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. For some of you, it's just hard to move on from something else, but you know it's the right thing to do. Libra energy. The Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. I see you really wanting a higher level of commitment or wanting reciprocity. Taurus energy. The Star, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Wands. I don't know, somebody could be a bit forceful. I always see this past person trying to return back into your energy. All right, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to keep your karma balanced. I will see you guys a little bit later. I'll be back on for the members channel to do whatever it is on the poll, either earth sign, water sign, or obviously air signs, whatever you guys choose to do next. All right, to do your monthly